Can you smell it? We are live with the show The Rock created. We are live with Friday Night Smackdown.
Electricity in the air, awesome action on tap. This is what it's all about.
The Glamazon, one of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Beth Phoenix looks poised for competition here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
You know, the competition has changed so much since Beth Phoenix's heyday, but this is a new chance to test the mettle.
Oh, you're right, Byron, but Beth Phoenix was ready for the evolution before the evolution was ready for her. Tonight, Phoenix gets comeuppance. The Glamazon steps into the ring tonight with one thing on her mind: annihilation.
And from Kyoto, Japan, Mary I.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
And here's a superstar who's been touted to display all the attributes needed to be at the top of the women's division.
I agree with that, Michael, and no matter what success she's had, I believe there's even more untapped potential in her.
And some superstars could allow praise to go to their head, but not her. She keeps focus on the task at hand.
Then you have Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, a moniker that has never been more applicable to a superstar. Some could argue that no competitor has ever dominated the women's division as convincingly as Beth Phoenix.
And if you happen to have an argument against that, you might not want to say it to Beth's face, because she doesn't just look intimidating. That strength and power game is the real deal.
And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease. German suplex.
9. Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses. And Phoenix is in a state of distress.
Looks like Beth is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Beth Phoenix, of course, known primarily for her strength and power. Corey, do you think that will serve her well, or does she need to diverge from the game plan?
Beth Phoenix got here on her strength, and it will continue to serve her well. Very few women can match the Glamazon's power, and she knows that. Her opponents know that too. Why ruin a good thing then? Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. It's like we're seeing the power of an uncaged animal right now. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
When is enough enough? We get the point already.
a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
This is not just exhibiting your power. There's certainly some arrogance behind these attacks.
Oh, solid forearm.
And Phoenix is in a state of distress.
Yeah, Beth has run into a roadblock.
Oh, and Beth looking to end it here.
This could be it.
She gets the shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Slips out of the way.
Hooked up.
Oh my God, a small package driver. Quick sidestep by Beth.
How's that for a counter?
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Oh my, apron senton.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
And she still might have more coming.
Back in under the ropes. Beth is really out of it. She might be done soon.
Going for it.
Crossface submission is in.
Oh my goodness, critical point of the matchup. It could be a tap out. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Mary I.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Are you guys ready?
I am.
For Shinsuke Nakamura.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Champion, King Nakamura!
Well, his presence is captivating. His striking ability is lethal. Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE's rock star, is nothing short of otherworldly.
And just watching this man enter the arena is an experience alone.
And how intimidating must this be for his opponent? Thousands upon thousands of WWE fans in unison as one voice to greet Shinsuke Nakamura. And it is an incredible atmosphere. Look who's here.
The Persian Lion.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 190 pounds, Arya Daivari.
Daivari brings a no-nonsense style and approach to the cruiserweight division. He's the Persian Lion, and this lion is on the hunt. Since the moment he arrived in WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura has doggedly been pursuing success and glory for himself.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, if I could finish, often at the cost of friendships or his own reputation. We'll see if Nakamura is ready as ever to do anything to grab the win here tonight.
Let's talk about Arya Daivari, a superstar who not only has a wealth of riches to his name, but an impressive wealth of in-ring experience and intelligence.
Daivari also has a wealth of bad attitude. He's an entitled and arrogant superstar who wants everything handed to him on a silver platter. We'll see what he has coming to him in this match. Here's the snapmare, followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
Go behind.
A German suplex. And that was something Daivari couldn't buy his way out of.
This is Nakamura treating his opponent like just another stepping stone.
Counter on Daivari. In your estimation, what is the biggest advantage Arya Daivari has coming into this match?
It's got to be Daivari's intelligence. He's a savvy veteran of over 15 years who knows every trick in the book and makes calculated attacks on his opponents. That could give him a big leg up here.
And look at Shinsuke Nakamura. Bang!
What a neck breaker.
Well-executed suplex. That kick drops them to their knees, and now kick after kick after kick. Roundhouse kicks keep coming.
Good night. Just think about the artistry of what we just witnessed from Nakamura. Nothing but...
Nakamura, will Daivari recover?
Is it enough? The cover! An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, King Nakamura!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat. This is a next-level athlete, period.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin once upon a time held the United States Championship for 240 days. Incredible.
And don't let your past with Shelton Benjamin cloud your judgment, Byron. He is an absolutely incredible athlete, professional wrestler here in sports entertainment, the gold standard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace, but I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face.
Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about?
In the ring, bell to bell, absolutely. I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
I'm so excited.
I can tell.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to walk with Elias.
Can he walk off a bridge, Cole? When's Elias gonna play his swan song? At least he's in a match at the moment and has limited effect on my eardrums.
Your opinion on Elias's musical talent aside, Corey, we can both agree on just how much of a physical threat Elias is from bell to bell.
But he'll be in for a long night at the office facing Shelton Benjamin. Over the years, we've seen Shelton beat the unbeatable. Shelton's outfits may have changed, the hair might be gone, but the skills, just as sharp as they've ever been.
Yeah, Shelton may not be as fast as he used to be, but he can still grapple with the best of them. That's why they call him the gold standard.
One strong attack after another. Goes down face first from the gourd buster.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
He's getting a little battered now. If you're facing Elias tonight, what are you looking to do to walk out of here with the victory?
Well, the short answer is keep him flustered. Elias is at his best when he's firmly in control. Take that away from him, and the dominoes will start to fall.
Pump handle slam.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Can you guys believe the power? Oh, check out this pop.
And Elias reverses it. Shoulders down.
The time is now for Shelton to shift the tides.
Kick out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Shelton Benjamin keeping the pressure on.
And Elias is looking pretty flustered, lacking control right now.
Look out.
Exploder suplex.
So crisp from Benjamin.
Some things never change. Still looking like the...
Elias fends that off.
Reversal on top of reversal. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Was mounted with punches and not... Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
Oh, my God.
A diving moonsault.
Momentum is running away from Elias.
Yeah, Shelton is appearing unstoppable.
Shelton hits pay dirt.
Elias's eyes look glazed over.
There's two. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Shelton Benjamin.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Well, here's a man who's been called one of the best pure strikers in all of WWE.
It's a statement it's hard to argue with. We are looking at one of NXT's most successful competitors ever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
We know Kyle O'Reilly has a reputation as a tag team specialist in NXT. He even spent over 500 days with the NXT tag team title in his possession.
O'Reilly firmly established himself as a standout single star with several NXT main event wins. You talk about master technicians, Kyle O'Reilly's name has got to be part of any one of those conversations.
Amazing grappling and striking skills, supremely competent.
O'Reilly's already backed it up and continues to do so. The brighter the lights, the harder the strikes for Kyle O'Reilly.
Bask in his glory.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee.
A truly exceptional athlete, built like a tank but moves like a fighter jet.
Yeah, but once that bell rings, you can expect a thunderous assault.
An athlete with a rugged southpaw style that's extremely tough to prepare for.
Yeah, Keith Lee makes it easy when he lights opponents up.
Or sending them through the mat. The big man, quick feet, and agility of the former collegiate defensive lineman that he is. Won a number of championships in the independent ranks before coming to WWE.
Prepare to bask in his glory, Byron.
Kyle O'Reilly looking to make an impact here tonight.
The hard-hitting Canadian has near-flawless capabilities thanks to his background in mixed martial arts.
O'Reilly is as dangerous on the mat as he is with his strikes. I expect a full display of his skills in this matchup.
And then you have Keith Lee, the man in whose glory we all get to bask.
I don't want to hear about your Saturday night, Saxton, but I'll agree with you. Keith Lee just radiates greatness. We'll just have to see if there's any glory to bask in by the end of this match.
Corey, if you're Keith Lee in this matchup, how do you use your physical gifts to forge a path to victory?
The shortest path to victory is a straight line, so if I'm Keith Lee, I'm looking to steamroll right over my opponent. Overwhelm the opposition with my physical abilities and never let them retaliate.
Mounted palm strikes. And the glory of Keith Lee might have met its match.
Yeah, O'Reilly just displayed some of his offensive capabilities.
Uh-oh, ankle pick.
Beautiful takedown.
Oh, knee crusher.
That's gonna hurt.
Takes out the knee. Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Setting it up.
Brain buster.
That's O'Reilly bringing it back to his MMA roots with that attack. Guillotine cinched in. There's the body lock. This one could be over.
After everything, he had nowhere to go. He had to give up. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Kyle O'Reilly.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Oh, Michael Corey, can you feel it? My veins are pulsating with positivity. Let's go. New Day rocks. Michael, new Day rocks. Corey?
Shut up, Saxton.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
There is not a soul who can argue the point that the New Day is one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. 11-time tag team champions? How about the longest WWE tag team title reign in history at 483 days?
I think there's internal issues with the New Day, Saxton. Why else would Big E tuck his tail and run to Smackdown?
Oh, stop trying to drive a wedge, Corey. They're just expanding the positivity.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Eddie Guerrero, the Luchadors.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
And in this tag team bout, it's going to be Kofi and Xavier Woods. And standing in their way of victory, we see Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero.
And communication for these teams is going to be key in this one. A complete focus on teamwork is the only way to win. Ooh, DDT.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
Drop Bulldog.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
We'll be thinking about some tag team action. What's this gonna be?
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. Enziguri.
Right on the mark.
And there's a neck breaker.
Snapmare. Oh, man, a face scrape with his boot.
Hooked up.
Fisherman suplex. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
And yeah, it's about time to heavily consider tagging in that partner.
Power from the suplex. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
Tag is made.
What's gonna happen here?
Boom off the boot.
Ouch. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
What's he at here?
Suplex.
Mysterio with a wrist lock. Watch this athleticism and agility.
Walking the ropes. What an arm drag.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick.
Oh, this is unique.
Face buster. won't be falling behind here.
And Mysterio is on a roll.
I think we know what's coming next.
Springboard Hurricane Rana.
Oh, man.
Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in.
Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana.
Mysterio turned his light.
On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here are your winners, Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio Jr., the Luchadors.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon. WWE Universe, acknowledge him.
The head of the table has arrived, flanked by his special counsel, Paul Heyman. Reigns has dominated the entire WWE.
And not just dominated physically, but now mentally as well.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by his special counsel, Paul Heyman. From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns!
Already cemented himself as an all-time great, a multiple WWE and Universal Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, held the Universal title for over a year.
How about 5 WrestleMania main event matches, defeating legends like Triple H, Edge, and The Undertaker.
The man who now leads the bloodline, giving his marching orders to his cousins, the Usos, and his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
A man who used to fight with honor, but now will do whatever it takes to retain his spot at the head of the table.
This is his yard, his table, his industry.
Reigns has always had unparalleled power, agility, and in-ring knowledge, but now he's backed by the brilliant mind of Paul Heyman.
And with the bloodline by his side, Roman Reigns can't be stopped.
The champ is here!
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
Arguably the biggest star in WWE history, and, well, on his way to becoming the biggest star, perhaps in Hollywood, too.
Proclaimed by Mr. McMahon as the Babe Ruth of WWE, there is nothing John Cena has not accomplished in sports entertainment.
Michael, it's got to feel like yesterday for you when you saw John Cena win his first WWE Championship by defeating JBL at WrestleMania 21. That was back in 2005.
You call me old?
No, I'm just saying you're a historian. Whenever Roman Reigns and John Cena meet inside the ring, there is pride on the line.
Two men who both want to be the top dog in WWE, but there's only one room at the top of the mountain.
And if their past matches are any indication, this thing could end up registering on the Richter scale.
Snapmare takeover, followed by...
Cena dodges out of that.
Clothesline!
Oh, big boot. Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT! Oh, look at this. What a headbutt. He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
And down with the suplex.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Into the turnbuckle.
Not where you want to be right now.
Absolutely not.
You just feel like
This match may be about to reach its finish.
feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Samoa drop! Cena warding him off.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Had an answer for the big dog.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Oh, into a pop.
This could do it. No, he gets the shoulder up.
So close. That could have been it.
Measured up and
Fist drop. Strikes with a kick.
Stomping. Ouch. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Tagged with a punch.
Able to interrupt the attack. What a punch. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
good night.
Reigns ready to strike. Superman punch.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. Wicked clothesline.
He's got to know he's in harm's way here.
Spear by Reigns. Can that keep Cena down?
Looking for the victory. 2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
What a night for Roman Reigns. He just put away one of the all-time greats, the franchise John Cena.
Yeah, Roman's pride was on the line coming into this thing, but the Tribal Chief has once again shown everyone that he deserves his spot at the top of the mountain. The Prince has arrived.
A decorated champion who has truly reinvented himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
The first ever Universal Champion, a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, NXT titles. What can't the Prince do?
Oh, it seems like year after year, Finn Balor just reaches greater heights in his career. You know, I don't know if it's just me, or does Finn Balor just keep getting cooler every year?
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask. You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
Uh-oh, batten down the hatches. Destruction is imminent.
And his opponent from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Won many titles, including the Universal Championship.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like Braun Strowman is more interested in just causing pain.
The monster is about to be unleashed.
Brace yourself for impact.
Finn Balor's changes in attitude may be controversial, but it's worth acknowledging one thing that has never changed for Balor, and that is appreciation of a good challenge. Balor loves being pushed to his limit, from his time in Japan to his tenure on multiple WWE brands.
Balor gives as well as he gets. An important part of his personality is to bring the best out of his opponents so they can bring the best out of him.
Changing attitude didn't change that.
We should soon see just how much of a challenge Balor is up for tonight.
But tonight he faces Braun Strowman, an absolute nightmare opponent for even the toughest superstars.
Yeah, you have to think he's been dreading this match on some level. Braun always uses his time in the ring to strike fear into the WWE Universe, reminding us, the locker room, and everyone else that we should all be afraid of the monster among men. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
STO! And that attack might actually strike some fear in Strowman for a change.
Yeah, and a determined Balor answering the challenge there, giving as good as he gets.
What's the best way to deal with an opponent like Strowman who throws such massive clubbing blows inside the ring?
Well, step one is don't get hit. But step two is even trickier, and that's to try to get in close to attack, where it'll be harder for Braun to throw a clean strike. Bottom line, you can't let Strowman control the distancing in the ring, and you're going to have to take the fight to him at some point.
Sling blade. Followed up with a
basement drop kick.
hits the drop kick.
Both knees into the face.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match. Finn lining him up.
Oh, almost through the turnbuckle. Balor brought the fight there. The question is if his opponent will be willing or even able to bring it right back.
He's in the drop zone. Coup de grace!
And Braun couldn't avoid it.
Cover. 2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor!
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.